We've just received our first shipment of the all-new Alpine Type R speakers, which is very exciting. We haven't had a chance to get them in a car and listen to them yet because they literally turned up about 20 minutes ago. But I'm quickly going to take you over the contents of the box and point out a couple of key differences in the new Type R speaker over the old one. So the first thing you'll notice when you look at the box is they are now Hi-Res audio certified. Did that come through the right way? Was that backwards on this one? Nope, looks like it's backwards. But Hi-Res audio certified, which means when coupled with Hi-Res audio head units and amplifiers, you will achieve a much finer level of sound quality, especially with compressed media sources, which is pretty much all we listen to these days, streaming via Spotify or Bluetooth. So, opening it up, let's see. See if I can do this with one hand. Yes, there we go. So we expose the speakers. You'll notice it still has the ultra compact inline crossover, which is very, very handy for installers. Means we can fit them in very compact doors that don't have a lot of spare space, which is most car doors these days. Now, unwrapping the mid-bass driver. Again, very difficult with one hand. You'll notice the cone material is a little bit darker. It seems to have changed very slightly. It seems a little bit thinner and a little bit more rigid. So this is a lighter weight, stronger cone material. It's still got the very distinct, multi-layered, ribbed rubber surround. Let's come in close on that one so you can see. That's very typical of the Alpine Type Rs in the past. And still has the conical central dust cap, which is also a little bit, you don't see that on many speakers. Most have a domed or cupped dust cap. Now, let's flip it over. You'll still see it's got the ultra compact neodymium magnet, like the old Type Rs. The basket and case has changed a little bit. It's still a very, very rigid material there. It's I'm not sure exactly, a plastic of some sort, maybe a polycarbonate. So that's the advantages of that is a steel basket has the potential for flex and rust and a few other things. The rigidity in these plastic baskets is superior, plus it's nice and lightweight. So here's the other part of the crossover you can see, built onto the mid-bass driver there, which is the rest of what's going on here. Those two working together separate the frequencies between the woofer and the tweeter. Now moving on to the tweeter, these have changed a little bit, and this is exciting. The Type R tweeters have always been quite a nice speaker. God, this is so hard to do with one hand. The Type R speakers have always been, had quite a nice sounding tweeter, but these have been upgraded a little bit more again. Now I popped this apart earlier to have a look inside. While it's the same size casing as before, and will mount in the same space as the old Type Rs, and it's got the same mounting cup, the tweeter itself has changed a little bit. The tweeter dome seems a little bit wider than the last one, and the tweeter breaks down into smaller parts, so you should be able to squeeze it into more factory tweeter mounting locations. It also has, it's not a soft silkscreen dome tweeter, it's a hard tweeter cone material, and we're interested to see how that changes the sound. The power handling of the speaker, I believe, is the same as last time, 100 watts RMS power, which is on par with the last Type R speaker, but definitely a couple of updates in the cone material on the tweeter and the mid-bass driver. The build quality is, as per usual, absolutely spectacular, which you would expect of Alpine. So now that there's been Hi-Res audio certified, we're expecting even slightly greater performance than the old Type Rs. We have a stack of these in stock at both Audiocom stores in Cannington and Midland. So if you're an Alpine fan, an Alpine head, there's plenty of you out there, get in, check out the new Type R component speakers and coaxial speakers, both of which we have stacks of. These are going to be a really, really popular speaker for 2019. They're Alpine quality, Alpine all the things you'd expect of Alpine in build quality and audio performance. And they're all new and all better for 2019. See you soon.